lost their lives due to malfunction in augmentation. Opponents of the legislation. This escalation in violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap.
Go away.
Řekněte to česky.
Celý oddělení je skorumpované.
They are involved.
Měj oči na stopkách, kámo.
I don't like being this close to Prakashka.
You know how she is, scared of everything.
Yes.
Absolutely secure. Data extracted
Please see the
has
receptionist.
never breached the lab.
Hackers are everywhere. Not here.
Exactly.
They would have doing
Now I want the problem taken care of. What the hell do you think it means? Of course that's what I want. This man tried to steal from us. Do you enjoy working for me?
just expecting your assistant.
Dealing's this
Yes,
sensitive.
sub-level security room has our up-to-date security password.
Good. Haven't heard from mezzanine level or corporate vault.
By murderers and rapists.
has also provided the
Now, you think about what happens if that money suddenly disappears, and you will remember nobody.
Sorry, sir. Area is off limits. Excuse me, sir. Authorization is required.
Elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. Millions of workers lost their Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me. No worries whatsoever. The whole building exudes a sense of fortification. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I've had my company's valuables in here since Palisade first opened its doors. And my confidence in their security has only grown.
You have a corporate vault? I've heard incredible rumors about the sub-basement.
Oh, no. We're a small company. A safe in the executive vaults is all we need. Or can afford, to be honest. I must admit, the rates here are quite high.
I agree. However, you can't really put a price on peace of mind, can you? It was lovely meeting you.
And you. Goodbye.
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions. Massive storage capacities, flexible screens, and over 1,000 other unique and trusted features.
Of course it's easy. That's what the traffic policy is, right? Of course the privacy laws are bulletproof.
Authorization is required to access this area, sir.
To designated fog-only locations.
I'm sorry, sir. The VIP vaults are only accessed by appointment, and there are no appointments scheduled.
You need an appointment to access your own vault?
For the corporate vaults, yes. This allows time for preloading your container into the viewing area. You also need your personalized keycard.
Thanks for the information.
You may not access this area, sir.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Of course that's what the traffic policy is, right? Our corporate privacy laws are bulletproof.
No, I don't think either of them are in the building. They rarely are.
Jet set life. We like it. Never have to shop to the office. Wine and dine all over the world.
Clear. Taking up post.
Devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
In the hands of irresponsible journalists. For exposing big money corruption.
Anomaly detected. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented valuer broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you, but
Anomaly detected.
memories of that day.
Trace program initiated.
It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Pike.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one.
Anomaly detected.
Archived within
Trace program initiated.
Beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Around the clock, around the world. Like a team, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to cloud.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker... in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers... in their wake. Last year, the collective... London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transport from getting through. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacity, flexible streams, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up in the stratosphere.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed applications. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern. People lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
We will be watching the UN closely for any
Access
evidence.
granted.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we've got this. The Shanti energy drinks. They're all you need to get through the day. The Shanti.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers. Airlines Flight 451.
So yeah, Move to patrol. Narrow. Move to patrol. Narrow. Sir?
If you do hear,
I'm terrified, Patricia. Ewing is not acting like himself.
the stock market took a hit.
Hello, sir.
I love working at the bank, but those terms of security.
No, no more.
Rather, thank
God, no.
Když se podívám, co tady ty augové napáchali.
So, you got anything on Picus?
What are you working on right now? What's your big story?
We don't write stories, man. We bombard with facts. 63% of all earthquakes since 1997 were caused by geological bombs. Did you know that?
You must have missed that one.
There is nothing natural about these disasters. You like figures? 7.1 million Augs left in the world. That's down 89% since the incident. Darknet Shatterman up 73% since that thing in Dubai. It's all related. You want a spoiler? You want the bottom line? I'll tell you. All part of a selective depopulation agenda they've had from the beginning. The means change, the targets change, but not the ideal. And our governments, they know about this, but the public has no idea. Why? Why is that? Because Picus controls 94% of the world's media, and 97% of what they report is complete bullshit! That's a fact.
You mentioned something about Dubai. What do you know about what happened there?
Ex-bell tower mercenaries working with local Slavic gangsters caught in the middle of a puppet show in the Middle East. The whole thing was carefully crafted vaudeville.
Crafted by who?
Someone who likes to rig the game. A puppet on each hand, man.
Where do you get this information from? Who's your source?
Voices in the dark, man. The moment you fall asleep is the moment they start talking. Psst, Defa, Urkidara, Kilva, Changdala. That's what I hear. Whispers out of reach. It's like a scent. Something no one can hold on to yet.
So you have no idea?
I got plenty of ideas, but the more I talk, the less I can hear. Besides, journalistic integrity, man. We're not pikers down here, okay? We're one of the few media outlets left that aren't part of the global control mechanism. Indirect means on one side, direct means on the other. And once you're in the wheels of the machine, you're finished!
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right, inspire me.
A commercial airliner went down recently, over an ionospheric research facility. Plane went down because of whatever the military was doing there, not because of some augmented passenger like Picus claims.
Shit, man! This is it! This is headline fucking material! You did good, man. Real good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay, Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets the publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
And then you forget all about Praha Dovos.
Praha who?
I cannot speak to you, folks. Terrifying memories of that day still haunt.